What up, Home Slice? I hope you're all having a good Friday. I know. Anyway, with it being the Easter season, okay, let's be honest, it's not very clear how we're supposed to celebrate Easter. Like, tradition-wise, there's not really a consistent idea of what Easter is. Like, is it second Thanksgiving? Is it second Christmas?
What about
Christmas.
We've already had it.
We've had one, yes. What about second?
Christmas. But you know what? That has not stopped anyone from making an Easter movie. So I thought today I would talk about the top 10 best Easter movies. This was a very difficult list to make, because there's not really that many Easter movies, much less good ones, but I think I did a pretty good job, and I made sure to keep them, family friendly. So, sorry Watership Down. Anyway, I've rambled long enough. Let's begin. Number 10. The Chronicles of Narnia. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Okay, so a while back I made a video called Top 10 Movies That Are Technically Christmas Movies, so I'm just gonna play the clip from that. Quite possibly the only movie that could be seen as both an Easter and a Christmas movie. We've got the sacrifice imagery for Easter, as well as an eternal winter that gives the forest an almost Christmas card look. Yeah, that about sums it up. Number 9. Father Ted. Cigarettes and alcohol and rollerblading. Okay, I am aware that this is not a movie. It's the 8th episode of the 2nd season of this sitcom. But the episode takes place during Easter season. When Easter time comes around, the stars of the show, 3 incompetent priests, decide to sacrifice their personal habits for Lent. The vices being cigarettes, alcohol, and rollerblading. A thing that we have literally never seen this character do before, but I'm pretty sure that's part of the joke. But when it gets too difficult for them, to the point of sneaking out at night, as well as having very bizarre hallucinations, they hire the help of a nun, who uses extreme methods to get them to quit. This episode is just funny, so that's all you really need.
We thought you'd like some Easter eggs from the shop.
Oh, that's terribly nice of you. Thank you very much.
I think it comes to about £8.
Number 8. Jesus Christ Superstar. I'm not gonna lie, this is a weird movie. A bunch of hippies in the desert recreating the story of Easter? What? Who came up with this? But you know what? The music's pretty dope, so you'll have a good time. Also, there's this. Number 7. The Velveteen Rabbit. Does not matter which version. There's movies, short films, an audiobook read by Meryl Streep, or you could just read the book. Either way, you get magic and bunnies. It's the perfect story to share with your family at Easter time. Number 6. Winnie the Pooh. Springtime with Roo. This movie's just adorable. I mean, it's Winnie the Pooh, they very rarely fail at that. When Pooh and the gang get ready to have their annual Easter egg hunt, they are immediately thrown off when Rabbit straight up doesn't address Easter. So they decide to surprise him with an Easter party. And rather than him being happy about this, he just completely loses his shit on them. So my boy Tigger decides to get to the bottom of it. He ends up pulling a Christmas carol on Rabbit. An Easter carol, if you will. And since these characters are fully aware that they're in a book, he takes Rabbit back several pages to find out what happened last year to make him hate Easter. Then he goes to the present to see how his behavior affected his friends. And lastly, he gets to see what will happen in the future if he doesn't make things right. So yeah, it's literally a Christmas carol, but it's a fun little film that families can enjoy. Number 5. The Easter Bunny is Coming to Town. Not too many people know about this Rankin Bass special. And yes, it is exactly like Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Holiday figure found as a baby in the woods and is raised by little people. He learns to make something that the little people love making. He delivers said things over a mountain. The mountain's guarded by an evil creature who becomes a good guy when he gives him a gift. Then he delivers the items to a town that is run by an over-the-top evil ruler. Also, it's narrated by Fred Astaire. Even their intros are exactly the same.
Today, children everywhere are making preparations for an event of world-shaking significance, the annual visit of Santa Claus.
Today, children everywhere are making preparations for an event of world-shaking significance, the annual visit of the Easter Bunny.
In spite of all that, it's a nice-looking stop-motion movie that they clearly put a lot of work into. Number 4. Rise of the Guardians. This is just a fun animated action movie, and it takes place at Easter time, and also the plot revolves around that. Also, Hugh Jackman is the Easter Bunny.
Been a long time. Blizzard of 68, I believe. Easter Sunday, wasn't it?
Number 3. Here Comes Peter Cottontail. Not that one. There we go. Another Rankin Bass Easter movie. This time the story is about Peter Cottontail, who is competing to become the new Easter Bunny. But when he sleeps in on competition day, the job goes to the evil Irontail. In order to save Easter, Peter, with the help of Anton the Caterpillar and Bonnie the Bonnet, goes back in time to try to deliver a bunch of eggs before Easter. Starring Casey Kasem, Danny Kaye, Paul Frees, and Vincent Price. You should check it out, it's actually pretty entertaining.
I vow that if only I can find a way to give my eggs, I'll never, never, never tell another fib.
Number 2. Easter Parade. This Judy Garland musical classic tells the story of a young chorus girl who is hired to be a dancing partner for a nightclub owner. This is a great film to watch at Easter time, with its upbeat music and bright Easter colors. Also, it's the second movie in this top 10 list that features Fred Astaire. That doesn't really affect anything, I just thought that was kind of interesting.
Happy Easter! Happy Easter!
And number 1. None taken? What the heck is this? I see nuns, a raccoon, a crucifix that looks like the Apple logo. Who made this? Guilty. Yeah, this is a short film I directed a few years ago. It follows a woman and 2 nuns who try to get a raccoon off the hood of a car. Even though it wasn't my original intention, I've recently declared this an Easter movie. I even made an Easter movie trailer for the 3rd anniversary. It features religious people and woodland creatures, so yeah, it's an Easter movie. And it's on my channel, so you should go check it out.
This nun is done, son.
Anyways, that was the top 10 best Easter movies. Tune in tomorrow for my Easter Saturday video. And remember, be safe, be smart, and have fun. Peace out, Home Slice!